Bitcoin is the first and the most widely known digital asset. But on the crypto market, there are more than 3,000 other cryptocurrencies that can be traded and some crypto projects that are still to be launched. Today we talk about altcoins and ICOs, what they are, when and how to approach them, and what to avoid. Join me for the next minute. Hello there and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Christina and today I invite you to see the main aspect of the altcoins and the ICOs. First of all, what is an altcoin? The term of altcoin comes from alternative coin, and it is given to every single cryptocurrency that is different from Bitcoin. In other words, altcoins are alternatives to Bitcoin. But how did they come? Well, Bitcoin was the proof that a digital asset works correctly, and it accomplishes the purpose it was built for. But it also came with some problems. More specifically, the community realized that they could improve the technology behind Bitcoin. They had the key elements of a digital asset, and they also could build new functionalities. This is how altcoins were born. Let's see a few examples. Litecoin. Just like Bitcoin, it is used for payments. It has a different mining algorithm, and it is based on memory power, not on processing power like Bitcoin. This way, Litecoin can make faster and cheaper transactions. Monero is a private payment system that cannot be tracked, so you can make anonymous payments using it. XRP belongs to a private company, and it was designed and created for interbanking transactions. Ethereum, it is based on smart contracts, and it offers the needed infrastructure in order to build decentralized applications. As a consequence, there are many crypto projects on the market that are based and run on the Ethereum network. Just like Bitcoin, altcoins also have the value the users give it to them, the price being adjusted by demand and supply. In order to check how popular an altcoin is, you can have a look at its market cap. The number is obtained by multiplying the price of a cryptocurrency with its circulating supply. In this context, you have to understand that a big market capitalization is given either by a big price like Bitcoin, either by a big supply like XRP. This difference is related to other features of the specific coin, and this makes it more or less trusted in the community. For a long period of time, the Bitcoin dominance was over 80%. As many altcoins have grown in value, more and more people have adopted them. Starting from the middle of 2017, the Bitcoin dominance has decreased, and it has reached a bottom of 35% in the big crypto boom in January 2018. At the moment of recording this video, the Bitcoin dominance is 63%, but we might see variations in the close future. How to decide in what altcoin to invest? The very first thing you need to do is to study the project behind an altcoin. Is it valuable? Does it bring something new? Are the founders trusted people? Have a look at the community of that project. A strong community usually shows a sustainable project. If there are just two persons that promote that project a lot, you might ask yourself some questions. For some altcoins, we could see the pump and dump behavior. The founders created big expectations, so many people bought the coin. When a certain price was reached, the founders have sold most of the coins and they didn't pay much attention to the project. Obviously, the price went down and the people remained with a coin or a token that nobody wanted to trade anymore. You've got to understand that investing in altcoins can bring you massive gains, but you also have big risks, aka you can lose all your money that you have invested. What about ICOs? ICO is an abbreviation from Initial Coin Offering, and this concept is very similar to the IPO, Initial Public Offering. An IPO is the moment when a company is launched on the stocks market. ICOs are the same for cryptocurrencies. Actually, an ICO is the founding campaign of a crypto project. If you believe a certain crypto project is going to be successful, you have the option to buy its tokens in the pre-launch phase. You have to know that every crypto project starts with a white paper. This is a document that tells you what the project is about, how much money are needed, and how long is the period of fundraising. After the ICO is set up, people can start to invest in it. They send money, fiat or crypto, and they receive the specific tokens according to a set price. If the money is not raised in the stipulated time, the project is considered a failure, and the money goes back to the investors. If they raise the needed money, the founders start to work at the project. This is a sort of Kickstarter, but there is no intermediate between the investor and the founders. Probably the ICO with the biggest success was Ethereum. As an ICO, you could buy it for around 40 cents. At the moment of recording this video, you can trade Ether for $180, and the maximum price until now was a little under $1,400. When you see these numbers, it is easy to understand why many ICOs are trying to replicate the success Ethereum had. ICOs are extremely tempting for many users, especially for beginners and dreamers. If you participate in one, you might have huge gains. But as I always say, and I never get tired of repeating it, big gains also come with big risks. Over time, I could see in the ICO section projects that could not be launched, or were closed shortly after the launch. And this is not really surprising. Think about an ICO as a business project. The percentage of failure for a fresh business is 50% in the first year. And there can be many reasons for that. And in the end, an ICO is a business. For example, I really liked Puppyhood since the ICO phase. This is an exchange platform that is very nice and easy to use, and it has some features like free trading fees. But after a few months, there have been some problems with Puppyhood, as some trades were quite difficult to do and specific features were not available anymore. I could see there were some problems with the founders, and they say everything is gonna be alright. At the present moment, you can trade on Puppyhood, but who knows what is going to happen with it. Also, take into consideration that there are ICOs that have been designed to be scams. The crypto market is still very young, very unexploited, and there is room for everyone and everything. Scammers are also included. Maybe you're asking yourself, why is this all happening? Well, the regulations are not stable in this area yet. If for an IPO there are many documents you need to fill and things you have to accomplish, for an ICO there is no such thing. And in some future videos you will see how things have changed in this area. In order to prove that the ICO area is a little bit full of stupid things, a developer has made a project, Useless Ethereum Token. He has designed a website and has created an Ethereum-based token. And of course that token was completely useless. Despite this fact, he managed to raise $60,000 through the ICO. Of course, there are projects that really deserve your attention and people continue to invest in this sort of things. But before investing in an ICO, I highly encourage you to make your own research regarding it. Read the white paper, study the website, check the social media accounts, check the community's opinion, and if you know some programming, also have a look at the code. Analyze how the distribution of the tokens is made, how many people invest in the project, and anything else that crosses your mind. So, long story short, do a careful research before investing. That's all for today. I thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to give me a big thumbs up if you have enjoyed this video and share it across social media platforms. This way you help me spread the information about digital assets with the world. Also, if you want to see more videos like this one, please subscribe to my channel. I'm Christina, thank you for watching, see you next time.